Hey guys, this is Premium Poppy. God bless. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I know I am. Welcome to Monster Hunter Try. I said, you know what? I'll just start up a new game and we'll go from there. I originally was playing through Zelda Wind Waker HD, and I made it halfway through the game and I deleted the entire save file. And I deleted all the videos and stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I said, we'll just start this game up. So yeah. Alright, is there a way to like change capital letters? No. Alright, that works. Maybe? No, there isn't. Okay, I thought there was, but I'm wrong. We're gonna name our character Poppy. There we are, we're gonna start the game. But yeah, I said I want to play Monster Hunter Try. It's not too long of a game. It has a slight amount of length to it, but not overly long. I said, you know what? This would be pretty cool to try. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to do, the name is going to be, here we go. We can choose the name. Okay. The name for the character is going to be Poppy. Because, you know, Premium Poppy, Poppy, makes sense. There we are. Skin tone, we're gonna make it... we could make it like as pale and white as we can be. No, I'm just joking. Alright, that works. Clothing type. Let's get this guy a little bit more clothing on. I like type 3 clothing, that works. Base color. That color works. Face type. Let's zoom in. What kind of face color do we want? Or not face color. What kind of face do we want? I like... This one works. Sure. A little bit of a smug face. That works. Features. Ooh, look at that. Pretty unique. I want a beard with this guy. I don't have a beard. I have like a small goatee. So we'll go right there. Hairstyle. My hair is quite a bit shorter, but whenever I play Monster Hunter, I usually stick with the same type of hairstyle, which is this hairstyle. It's just been something I've always done. I think I did it for Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. So yeah, voice. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about these. That one works. Alright. That is the character. Welcome to the world of Monster Hunter, Poppy. Yeah, I have been so busy with like schooling and work and stuff like that. I haven't had a lot of time to record or do anything of the sort. So I've just been working and doing school. I haven't really had the motivation to play a whole lot of games lately. I mean, I play games with friends off and on. It's not often, but when I do, I enjoy it. I've really been trying to get my focus on God still and just keep my focus on Him and keep my focus on that. That with schooling, it's a very long process, just an absolute load of work. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Well, that kid just got absolutely clapped, as the kids call it nowadays. I'm not even a kid anymore. That's kind of sad to think about. Anyway, I'll shut up so you guys can watch this rest of the cutscene. Excuse me, I just burped a little bit. Anyway, this is where our hunter comes in. Basically, there are tremors on this little island, cluster of islands called Moga Village or Moga Islands. So we have been hired by this village to go hunt down creatures and figure out why this is happening. Morning, Hunter. You sleep well? If it's any comfort to you, Moga Village hasn't seen 2 quakes in the same day yet. Knock on wood. But let's back up. Welcome, welcome. I'm the chief here on this little community. Nature provides Moga Village with everything we need. The woods and the sea are our castle, and it's a good one. As folks like to say, living here long enough builds swine and character. But it's not all rainbows and sunshine. No, we've got our share of turbulence. And you can take that literally. You ever heard of the Lagiacris? It's a foul, predatorious sea monster that just decided to move into the neighborhood. With a tyrant like that thrashing about, our hunting fleet's been lucky to escape alive, let alone bring back a good haul. At least we won't starve to death. All these blasted earthquakes will sink us first. See, that's our other problem. You felt those tremors. Who knows what's causing them, why they started, but the sea is riled up. I guarantee. Anyway, we're in over our heads. That's where you come in, kid. The way I see it, Moga Village needs a hunter. Yes, the Lagiacris is mighty. Too powerful for any human to tangle with. The way the villagers talk. Bah. Strong is one thing, but invincible is something else. The Lagiacris may be big, but it still has to eat and rest. And one day, just like the rest of us, it has to die. If I was 30 years younger, I'd go clean its clock myself. But I'm only mortal too, so I'll leave the joy of taming the sea's deadliest foe to the younger generation. You. Speaking of youngins, you and my son get to talk? Suppose not. The quakes yesterday hit before you had a chance. So basically, he's going to talk a little bit, and then he's going to tell you about the island and what's causing the sea tremor. And he'll also tell you that you have to go see Junior, which is basically his son. You'll get a little bit of money. You head over here, and you should find the Junior. Let's talk to the carefree lad. Excuse me, hunter person. If you want to get to Moga Woods, just cross this bridge. You can get back the same way, so try not to forget where the entrance is. We're supposed to ask for permission before we go into the woods. Oh, but I'm not telling you what to do. There's an armory right there if you need equipment. I don't think you should go dressed like me. Oh yeah, I have this stone I picked up when I heard a hunter was coming. You want it? Here. No, we use these to sharpen blades. Wow, you're a lot nicer than I thought. My big brother said you'd snap me like a twig, but you're all right. Wow. Well, I'm not that bad. I don't think anyway. But yeah, this is Moga Village. Basically, we have the fishmonger. Basically, you can later on in the story, you can send her and send a few ships out to actually go collect rewards. Over here, we got the actual gal with the goods. It's basically the shop. You got a little bit of a restaurant right here, or the cook's station right here. We actually are able to cook food and eat it, and it will boost your stats. Got the village chief. Yeah, you got the cook station right here. You got where you go for the quests. You got the village chief. You got the shop. You got the fishing goods store. You have the outfitter, which you buy armory. You buy equipment with it, like armor and weapons. Never use that. You also got the blacksmith right here, where you will be crafting all your equipment. And all the way over this way is going to Moga Woods. Moga Woods is probably the place you'll probably visit the most, honestly. Honestly, with this game, I gotta say, I got this game for the Wii back when. Well, this game is for the Wii, but I got this game on the Wii, years and years ago, and I never really picked it up. I mean, this is one of the games that first started me in Monster Hunter. Besides the Freedom Unite demo, it was the it was Try that really... It wasn't Try. It was the Freedom Unite demo that got me into the game. I put it down for a while. I picked up Try. Wasn't too big of a fan of it. And then I believe it was World that came around, which got me back into the game. And then I went back and I played some of the older games and I fell in love with it. Hey there, kid. Can you hear me? You know, you really ought to meet my son, Junior. He should be at the camp. My ancestors have a saying, wherever you go, there you are. You see where the map is on the right side of the screen there? The red triangle shows where you are, and the white icon looks like a little hut. That's the base camp. Use the map to find your way to the base camp. So, yeah. It's pretty simple. Basically, the little map on the right side of the screen, there are different areas that you can go into. And when you go to these areas, there's a little white hut. That white hut is where your base camp is. Whenever you normally start a mission or start a game, or start a quest or whatever, you'll enter a area or a map. And when you enter the map, you will usually spawn at the base camp. Oh, before I forget, there's something I ought to tell you about dashing. The yellow bar on the top of the screen is your stamina gauge. Running fast, dashing, that is, will use up stamina. Run out of it, and it'll be slow going until it recharges. That's why you always need to pay attention to your stamina when you dash. Pace yourself, kid. You can use the camera controls to gawk at your surroundings while you walk around. So yeah, the orange bar, not the orange, the green bar at the very top of the screen is your health. The yellow bar underneath that is your stamina. When you hold down the right trigger, I believe it is, on a controller, you will sprint. The faster you sprint, the more stamina you lose. You also have a time limit, which is actually at the very top right of the screen, top left of the screen. It says infinity because there's no time limit for this quest. Underneath that, you have your name with the weapon you have. So it's Poppy, and then you have the actual weapon you're using. We're using the sword and shield. I'll get into that probably later. But then, actually, if you look to the left of the screen, on the left side, you have a little, like, thermostat type thing. That thermostat is actually a underwater meter for how long you can hold your breath. We're gonna get into that later, so you don't gotta worry about that right now. As you see, we're running and we're losing stamina. You want to recharge your stamina, just let go of the run button. Say, the monster you're looking at right now is the Aptonoth, a kind of herbivore, you know? A plant muncher. If Junior would appreciate some raw meat, why not take some from the Aptonoth, if you can? Go on, face the Aptonoth and attack before it skedaddles. That leaf eater can't hurt you much. Which reminds me, the green bar at the top of the screen is your health. If it hits 0, you'll hit the ground. So yeah, basically when your health reaches 0, and you're in the middle of a quest, quests usually will have 3 chances to complete it. Your health reaches 0, you'll faint. You faint 3 times, you instantly lose the quest, and you have to restart everything. And all the items you've lost, you'll have to manually get back. So if you press the, I believe it's the X button, you actually can draw your weapon. Drawing your weapon, you're able to actually attack monsters. So it's in attacking monsters, you can hunt and slay them or kill them. And when you hunt the monsters and kill them, you can carve pieces off and actually take them. And the rest of the monster goes back to the village. Not half bad, kid. You remind me of myself when I was your age. Of course, my stamina gauge was much longer. You can use your carving skill to hack items from monsters you've killed. You can carve more items from some monsters than from others. My ancestors used every part of the monster. You should be able to carve raw meat from the Aptonoth, among other items. Once you got some raw meat, take it to the son of mine. Yep. So yeah, and I believe you can only, like, if you hunt 1 or 2 Aptonoth, you can carve from them, but if you get any more than 3 Aptonoth slew on a single map or whatever, or a single area, you'll actually have a little bit of trouble keeping the Aptonoth before they despawn. So just don't hunt too many in one area, and you should be fine. More raw meat obtained. There we are. So now that that's done, make sure to actually look around the areas in the map. You will find different items you actually can collect. Some items are honey, like over here. There you are, and you can keep collecting the honey. The more honey you collect, the better. You use all sorts of different items, and you can craft with different items. You want to make like a medical drink or a potion, you actually gotta go and you have to collect, I believe, a blue mushroom and a herb, and you collect those two, you can combine them together and make a potion, which will restore health if you take damage. Combine a potion with honey, and you'll make a mega potion, which will increase your health even more. So yeah, all sorts of fun stuff that you can do in this game. It's a very grindy game, I will admit, but at the same time, it is fun and worth it. I think this is an item you can get. No, it isn't. Okay, I am wrong. Anyway, let's get to the base camp. Junior doesn't look too happy. He looks like he's looking at the destroyed ruins of the camp. Nice work. Seems you reached the camp in one piece. It's just a shadow of its former self, because of all the earthquake damage. Well, well, if that ain't my son right up in front of you, don't be shy. Go up to Junior and say hello. Alrighty. Let's go say hi to him. Hey, old hunter. Glad you dropped by. The old man sent you out for a tour of the Moga Woods. Sorry, we didn't get to chat more yesterday. As fun as conversation pieces as natural disasters are, yeah, so you're probably up to speed on who's who by now. I'm Junior, I am the chief's son. What am I doing here, you might ask? Standing amongst the rubble. Good question. Well, see, this is your base camp. Okay, I'm still figuring that part out. You need some kind of base of operations for hunting, and, well, this is where we left. This was where we left the tent and Bo's set. Can't see the earthquake was. Basically, he's just gonna tell you. You can read it if you want. He's gonna tell you that you need to go do some things. And the few things you got to do. Yeah, he's gonna tell you what you need to do to get the space camp, and he's gonna ask for some Aptonoth meat. So hungry. You have some meat? Raw meat? Can I have a piece? Please, please, thank you. Something about animal flesh just gets my tummy all rumbly. Time to barbecue and chow down. You're alright, Hunter. We'll talk more about the base camp back at the village after I'm done grilling. I'll think of some way to thank you, Scout Honor. See you there. He handed over the raw meat. Now, I'm not hungry enough to bite into a slab of disease, so I should probably cook this, yeah. Alright. So, what you want to do? What does he say again? So we gotta go back to the village. Heading back to the village, what you want to do? You want to head all the way back to Area 1, where the village actually is. Hey there, kid. Looks like you managed to deliver the meat to Junior. Good to see you can handle simple tasks. I think it's high time you headed back to the village. Look at Area 1 of the map. See the icon? Yeah, you can just head back that way. But it's a pretty simple start. The first couple episodes, many episodes actually, are going to be kind of boring. Just getting into the game. So yeah. I will say, it is a beautiful landscape. Unlike Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, and I believe Generations and Generations Ultimate, where these games, where it features a few different areas, Try was actually the first one to introduce Moga Woods, and I think it looks phenomenal compared to 3 Ultimate. 3 Ultimate has a lot more content and is a lot more filled and plump as, let's say, Try, but Try, there's just something unique about it. You made it. Press the A button to return to the village. I'd like to give you something to thank you for your help. Come by and see me once you talk to Junior. Yep. And there you are. That is all that's to it. Pretty self-explanatory and very, very simple. It's nighttime now. As you see right here, we got the Wyverian Artisan at the blacksmith, where you can craft items. And there's going to be a lot of people you can talk to. Not right now, but in a bit. Let's see what this person has to say. Hey, yo, Hunter. Thanks for the meat. I get woozy if I don't eat every couple hours. You and me are going to get along. So, I just finished figuring out all the materials we need to fix up the base camp. We need to dig new latrines, rebuild the tent, cover the old latrines, de-louse the bed. We need serious resources. Know what those are? You can increase our resources by hunting monsters in the Moga Woods or finding the right items. We villagers can't go very far into the woods. The monsters out there tend to love us for dinner. Yeah. But a hunter like you could hike anywhere in those woods, no sweat. And you'd come back with loads of resources. Don't worry, we fixed the roads that got messed up by the quake. Go gather some resources in the woods, will ya? Oh, and I almost forgot, I have something here for ya. Take this barbecue spit. I made it myself. Use it to roast raw meat you carve. Nothing beats the outdoor cooking. The thing is a quiche to use. I'll give you some grilling tips next time you're in the woods. Oh, and go to report to my pops. Excuse me, would ya? He loves getting reports. We got a barbecue spit. Alright. So basically, if you want to actually get... there are going to be villager requests. In these requests, you can actually do... You click on it. It will tell you what you need to do. So the guild won't let you have a stab at quests until we fix up the camp. Hit the woods and gather resources. So we got to get around 30 points of resources before we can actually do anything. So we gotta go search for stuff that will equal up to 30 points. You have regular items that you can use and craft with, and then you have special items that give you points. We gotta find those special items. And the hunt report is so basically this hunt report right here, we killed 2 Aptonoth. So killing 2 of them gives us a total of 2 points. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways to gather points. And you can actually, the resource info, as you look right here, you get a broken shell, you get 30 points. Get a fossil piece, you get 50 points. So on and so forth. You basically see it. Alright, let's go see what the villager chief has to say. Yep, I heard. The quake left the base camp in shambles. But why the long face, Hunter? Let me guess, the camp's a lost cause. Is that what you're thinking? Bah. There are no lost causes, only lost confidence. So the camp needs a little work. Okay, a lot of work. Well, never worry. Never you worry. Unlost cause is a lot more than dire than this one. Yeah, okay. He's gonna tell you some things, round up the resources and materials, and we'll handle all the labor. That's better than teamwork. So, yeah. You received 1,000 zenny. Zenny is the currency in the game. You need a lot of that to craft equipment. Not only will you have to get materials to craft the equipment, you have to use money to craft equipment too. So yeah, and also what we entered right now is our actual base of operations. So you come back here in this little room, and this is our room. You go to your house. You enter the house, you got a room, you got a housekeeper, fireplace. You have this little thing, which we'll get into later, but you also got an item box. When you open up the item box, there are different things you can do here. We want to manage equipment. You can equip different things. The only weapons we got are a iron greatsword, and we also got a sword and shield hunter's knife. We got an iron sword and a hunter's knife. There you are. There you are. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. We got a little pointer. Nice. Anyway. Got equipment sense. There's a whole lot you can do here. As I said, you can combine and manage items. Can't do anything right now, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna store all the items in our pouch. We're not gonna need them. I might bring 1 raw meat along and the barbecue spit, just in case. Also, I want to sort these items. There we are. And we should be good for now. But it's actually getting to be almost 25 minutes for this episode. So I'm probably going to end the episode now. Other episodes will probably be quite a bit longer. Some will be shorter. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of a starter for this episode for Monster Hunter Tri. I will see you guys in the next episode where we continue on. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, night, or morning, or whatever, wherever you're watching this. This episode probably comes out in the morning around 8 o'clock, but you get the idea. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and God bless.